Hey guys, my name is Stefan Triveri and welcome to my track by track of my brand new album, Breathe, An Illusory Notion of Arrivals. Peace. Peace is probably my favorite thing on the record. I'm so proud of this song because it's just, I've written acoustic songs before, but this song really touches in an area where I wasn't the best at finger picking, and this was really the first one that started it off. And this record is the only thing, this type of music, where I've ever kind of shown that. And it has 3 tracks like that: Take Me as Your Weapon, Peace, and Breathe. And the song was, I don't want to say country influenced. I was listening to a lot of Pink Floyd, and a lot of early Pink Floyd songs on their metal album have a real country-esque feeling. I keep calling it that, but it's not what it is. But David Gilmour is a master of playing those slide guitars, which obviously the pedal steel is a big country thing. And even Avenged Sevenfold had done a country song, Dear God. And not that I wanted to go full on in that direction, but I wanted to write a really delicate, beautiful acoustic track that had that spirit about it. And so this song features pedal steel. It's not really. What it really was just a setting on my pedal board that had that kind of swell. And they made it from the demo. Those were from the demo. And I loved them so much, the way they sounded. I think they sounded perfect. I didn't want to ruin it by trying to do it again, so I didn't. You can't notice it at first look, but this song is ridiculous. It's in 2 different time signatures, 4/4 and 6/8. And it switches back and forth consistently. The main riff starts off in 4/4 and it goes to the verses, which are in 6/8. And then the choruses start in 6/8, and then the second half of the chorus changes to 4/4. And then back to 4/4 for the reprise, and then back to 6/8 for the second verse. But after the second chorus, it slams back into 6/8 for the pre-chorus and the big outro, and 4/4 for the outro. They're like the true outro. And it's just, that's maddening. And it was really fun to write, and because I felt when I was writing I was falling into a hole of like similar chords from past songs but it was like, but these are the chords, how do you make this like special? And that was kind of what I ended up doing. Lyrically, this song is about, in that journey of trying to find balance and happiness, I guess, is when those days where you do find solace in like something, whether you just had a good day, you realizing the beauty around you, so you feel it. It's like the first time you're feeling hope, but you still aren't there yet. There's no price to pay for this piece right now to stay, because I know when I wake up tomorrow that I'm going to be right back to where I was yesterday. The guest musician on this song was a special one. It was my best friend Robert Schaefer, who plays the mellotron keys. I had written a part, but it was really just the chords that I was playing on guitar already. And I knew Robert could write something special and good. He was bored one day and he was like, hey, I haven't done the song yet, but can you send it again? Like, I want to work on it. And he sent it back like the day that I sent him the song, which is maddening. I was like, he wrote all these parts for like in a matter of hours, and it was perfect. Like, I didn't have him change anything. And it's just, I'm so happy that he's on the song. I think he has the best understanding of what I want out of a song. It was the most beautiful thing like that I'd heard on the record. It's so beautiful, and I'm just really proud of him for it. It's funny enough is that the outro, like the bridge of the song, those lyrics were inspired. I went and a lot of my friends at Point Park were dancers, and I went with a couple of friends to see one of our other friends. She was in a show that night, and she was in this like hip hop, like modern, like super cool like dance. It was her and one other girl, and it was just like, I was so moved just by like, one, how talented they were, and that when you leave, there's a feeling that you have when you leave like either a theater or a venue, and I had it, and I was like, I remember saying like, I'm running home because I have this idea for these lyrics that were given to me by watching this dance. There was no connection to the lyrics or the dance. It was just, it made me feel the type of way that I felt so inspired. And it was what finished that song. The leave your roses, take our final bow, close your eyes, and remember it well.